If you had any doubts about the DA's ability, you only need to look at the Auditor General's report. But if you don't want to read the Auditor General's report, go and have a look at Ratings Africa. But if you're too busy to look at Ratings Africa, just listen to the President.
Those municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. And I can name it here because there's nothing wrong with competition. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. We need to ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing? And there's nothing wrong with us saying we want to go and see what Cape Town is doing. We want to go and see what Stellenbosch is doing. How do they craft everything? We need to be moving up the ladder of being good at what we do.
Way of government. If you don't believe me, as John said, just ask the President. With perfect timing, President Ramaphosa this week showed the boldness we've all been waiting for. There is no braver act for a political leader than endorsing his main political opponent. Make no mistake, that is exactly what the President did. He told South Africa that the DA's election offer is better than the ANC's. He said, those municipalities that do best are not ANC-controlled municipalities. They are often DA-controlled municipalities. The President continued, we need to ask ourselves, what is it that they are doing that is better than what we are doing? Well, Mr. President, your councillors in Johannesburg are about to find out. Your voters will bring DA government here so that you can all see firsthand. For cities to flourish, a few basics must be in place. We all know what they are, but clearly the President doesn't because he still has to find out. Elected representatives must be driven by a desire to serve and improve their communities. That sounds like the DA, doesn't it? They must not use their positions to steal from the people they are supposed to serve. The city administration must be staffed with skilled, ethical, and capable professionals. These officials must be appointed for what they know rather than who they know or are related to. They must be rewarded for excellence and they must be held accountable for failure. You see, local government isn't about ideology and grand ideals. It is about grand responsibility. It is the front line of service delivery. The only job of local government is to deliver quality, basic services. Water, as you all know, should be a right and not a luxury. Sewage, refuse removal, roads, traffic lights, electricity. Those basic things without which no one can lead a dignified life. In a local government election, the only question voters should ask is this: who will do that job the best? That is the question every voter in Johannesburg needs to ask in the run-up to the next election. And they know the answer because the President has given them a clue. The DA is a party that believes in maximizing your freedom under the rule of law. We provide the conditions that allow all people to flourish, a platform on which they can build better lives for themselves and their families. A pathway out of poverty in a city that enables them, not obstructs them. Yes. Those concepts are not just words. They are the building blocks of the world's greatest cities and the bedrock of...
So guys, EDA, Anjani, that is the second biggest. Anjani, like when you look at the numbers in South Africa, I know they keep saying, no, the colors vote. I'm like, no, Nakona. If you look at the realistic numbers of this country and how white people are less than 10%, but you're telling me that a party of people who are less percent is the second biggest party? Guys, let's be a bit smart, guys. The black middle class is not that large, guys. It's just this buffer class that has been created and that is platformed to create the impression that blacks are on this level. But blacks are not on that level. We know that. Amongst us, even amongst, just in a group of us here, which of us are living in those estates and driving those big...
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful because... guys. Guys, like, and we are and so what's gonna change now? I'm saying that Amanga.
But it's
saying
votes.
that I'm saying Amanga. Who controls that?
Votes Amanga.
Guys, behleli sonke yakhumbula siboni MK it then it's a crash system. How convenient for the system to crash. Have you never sat and thought, when was the last time the system crashed? MK came in and the numbers went up and it was messing with the system and it was like, cut. The director said cut.
Not director.
The director said cut, guys. So there was a landslide victory there. It's foolish for abantu abamnyama to think that e-systems abelungu are going to work in their favor.
Yeah.